tremendous support and the synergy we enjoy in various theaters of operation. Finally, Your Excellency, the Nigerian Air Force will continue to discharge its mandate relentlessly because we believe that in the race to add value to our society and secure our communities, there is no finishing line. Once again, I want to specially welcome His Excellency and other very distinguished guests for coming to this induction ceremony. Thank you and God bless.
That was the welcome address by the Chief of the Air Staff. May I please request another round of applause for the Chief of the Air Staff as he returns to his seat. Thank you. The special guests of honor, Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, we've now come to the second segment of today's proceedings, which is the unarmed combat display, troops insertion, and combined fast roping by the Nigerian Air Force Special Troops supported by the Nigerian Air Force K9 units. I now hand you over to my colleague, Squadron Leader Rikami Ngaru, to take us through the segments.
Thank you very much, sir. To your half right are members of the revered Special Operation Force of the Nigerian Air Force Regiment. Accompanying them are members of the Air Provost Special Operations K9 unit. And in a brief moment, they will commence the combat display. Any moment from now, the Special Force Commander will take permission to carry out with the combat drills. Special Force Commander has been granted permission to carry on with the rest of the proceedings. Commander of the Special Operations Force for today is Flight Lieutenant Y.H. Abdullahi. In a short moment, Special Operations Forces will commence dry combat drills. The dry combat drills is to display combat proficiency as well as professionalism in weapon handling, tactics, techniques, and procedures, as well as other tactical drills. Combat capabilities of the Nigerian Air Force Special Forces include close quarter combat, fighting in built-up areas and woodblocks, air assault, hostage rescue, and other ground combat roles. Special Forces are equipped with numerous skill sets, one of such potent skills being the unarmed combat. A demonstration of this skill set will commence shortly after the dry combat drills currently being displayed. The unarmed combat is one of the oldest forms of fighting known to mankind. Despite the development of weapons technology, a soldier, particularly a special force, may find himself in an empty-hand fight as a result of weapons failure, depleted ammunition, or a need for stealth. The special forces have now broken up into the U shape to commence dry combat drills of unarmed combat. The first scenario, the special force member disarming an enemy attacking with a machete. The special force will disarm him using the Krav Maga, an ancient Israeli fighting technique. This skill is developed from specialized training at the regiment training centers of the Nigerian Air Force. Next up, disarming an enemy advancing with a rifle. Now, a special force member will disarm an enemy with an axe. And finally, special force member will disarm an enemy with a pistol.